My name's Devan. I go by Deviant Sounds, and I'm a musician, producer, and honestly trying to get into the film world, just trying to kind of start creating things that can uplift and shed light on issues, people, things, just kind of trying to do better, I guess, be responsible with my art. A lot of music for local artists, and I play open mics. But that's kind of what I do now. What I've been trying to do lately is catalog and create songs on songs on songs on songs on songs, and innovative advertisements, and maybe just like shoot scenes that are atypical as far as like what they do and how they affect people, and kind of just pairing that stuff with the music to kind of see what kind of emotions I can involve. I don't know. I mean, it's Beat Machine, and it focuses me on being able to have to like work with limited resources and really kind of like concentrating on the sound itself and manipulating it, turning it, creating something out of nothing, like recording. Like I'll come out here and I'll literally take out an SM57 and record nature, and you get these natural water sounds because you making that synthetically is weird, and taking it out of the place of the environment is weird, and getting trucks and stuff in the background, and then they incorporate that into a beat, and play with frequencies and just make it, just trying to create a mood, because it's not just about, a lot of people mess up because they make a song and they just make a song and it's cool, but it's like you can't just throw drum beats on stuff and make sounds. Like, it's not about that. You have to create a mood depending on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to really put some moves in there. Hip-hop is crucial. Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, Flying Lotus made all the music, I think, around the time that I was attracted to it. And yeah, those bumps were crazy. I started making some just because it's a really cool way to advertise. White words on a black screen, very satirical, and instead satirical and funny announcements, stuff that's just interesting, crude humor, the experimental hip-hop beat in the background. It's a real simple way to advertise stuff, and it's getting good feedback, for what it's worth. And I've been using stuff like that to just kind of test the waters and see what people like. They're more apt to listen to or watch the video than they are to watch my. It's crazy. If I had a music video or something, or an artist, it's more apt. Because it's so oversaturated these days, they're more apt to click the video because they don't know what it is, and they're trying to see the point, and the point doesn't come until the end. They're confused. But the music's nice, and they're like, oh wow, this is a nice beat, and then they're like, hey, I want to buy this for X amount of money, and that works out. So if I can create more of those, that would be nice. What else? Thelonious Monk and Arcadum.
Korea.
Yeah, Korea. It's like the jazz musicians, and then Robert Glasper and Terrence Martin, because they blend like jazz and hip hop. Like Terrence Martin's like an OG, man, and Robert Glasper. He just got basically yelled at by one of his brothers in jazz about the fact that he's not really a jazz musician, and I'm like, that's crazy because you've never heard his trio work. Like, what? He's like as jazz as they come, but neither here nor there. It really just depends. I get inspiration from everybody in some way, shape, or form. Like, do that, but I can't do it right now the way I want because this piece sucks and it keeps disconnecting on me. But I have stuff like that I can do, and that's just like for kicks and giggles, So if I had like the whole module, I could do like Rose, piano sounds and stuff, but that thing cost me $40. I'm debating if getting that is worth more than getting an external sound module so I can play. Because, I don't know, it's just really cool to think that I can do stuff like that. So, I actually won this maybe like a month ago, and I finally got it. It's really cool. It's kind of like a toy, but it's not. Because when most people produce, there's always like a time when you just need a sound. Like you always I just need this one sound, just this one sound. And then it's like, oh, you know, with little distortion techniques and stuff, even if I take this, like, I can like, oh, okay, I can turn that into something bigger than that. I can turn this into something greater than that. You know, I can change this sound up. So like if I play like and then I'm like, oh, okay, but that chord, I can put it on the delay, or I can have it in the background here. Kind of like little subtle things like in a shot, you know, like, oh, put this bag here, even if you're not using it just because, you know, it's a bag or something to put on them, you know. So it's like little stuff like that. It's really cool for that. So it's like if I'm playing a show and I just want to be, you know, funny, or just want to like have some fun, and the drummer's playing something, and it's some old school song, you know, like one of those in the night, you know, those sounds are like in there. So it's like you can't really drum with those if you don't have them. So it's like if I'm just like, I don't really have a keyboard part right now, but I'm just like, you know, it's just a bass player and the drum, I'm just like. So at a show, I can have that plugged into my stuff, and then it's like, oh, cool. You know, I got an extra little sound thing, or I can like put a song on put a sound on delay, or filter some stuff out, play some really cool like bass notes in between. So it's really cool for that and for production, and it's got like little arpeggiation in it, so I can, you know. I don't know how to do this. So you can do the little stuff. It's not really a big production tool. It's just fun. I can go. I want to put my speaker behind it and have like we walking behind people with the tuba sound going like boom, 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 boom. And put on Instagram like whatever. And then people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's so funny. You're so cool." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So it's just like a fun toy. But it costs like $120, so I was like, I'm not spending that on this. I want it, so I'm like, okay, I get to be a gearhead now. Needing to sponsor me.